Sound check, 1, 2, 3. Second sound check, 1, 2, 3.
It's 9:30. I'll just give a minute and we'll get underway. All right, we'll get underway.
I think so if we have to be on Zoom for accessibility issues,
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our 50th meeting of the Planning and Housing Committee of this term. I just first would like to acknowledge that Ottawa is located on the unceded territory of the Algonquin Anishinaabe Nation, whose culture and presence have nurtured and continue to nurture this land. I'll make a quick note that half of the horseshoe is without power, so there may be some on-camera visibility issues this morning, as well as microphone issues. Could we get a roll call, please?
Councillor Brockington,
Here.
Councillor Curry,
here.
Councillor Dudas, Councillor Johnson,
Here.
Councillor Kavanaugh. Yeah. Councillor Kelly. Councillor Kitts.
Here.
Councillor Lowe.
Here.
Councillor Tierney. Councillor Troster.
Here.
Vice Chair Gower.
Here.
Chair, you have quorum.
Thank you very much. We have a fairly brief meeting this morning to consider two projects, both of which are affordable housing. I think if we approve these, it's something like 150 units of affordable housing that we'd enable with new zoning this morning with our best partners, CCOC and OCH. This is a public meeting to consider the proposed comprehensive official plan and zoning bylaw amendments listed as items 4.1 and 4.2 on today's agenda. For the items just mentioned, only those who are specifically identified in the Planning Act who make oral submissions today or written submissions before the amendments are adopted may appeal the matter to the Ontario Land Tribunal. In addition, the applicant may appeal the matter to the Ontario Land Tribunal if Council does not adopt an amendment within 90 days of receipt of the application for a zoning bylaw amendment and 120 days for an official plan amendment to submit written comments on these amendments prior to their consideration by City Council on July the 23rd, 2025. Please email or call the committee or council coordinator. Are there any declarations of interest? Oh, just going to get a full screen of participants here. Bear with me. Okay, no declarations of interest. Are the minutes of our 49th meeting of June 18th, 2025 confirmed? Thank you. The two substantive items then. The first one is the official plan and zoning bylaw amendment for 240 Pressland Road. We don't have any delegations. We don't have any correspondence. There is a technical motion that I think we can dispense with fairly quickly. Did members want this one held for a presentation? I don't see anyone so desiring. Vice Chair Gower, do you have a technical motion on this one?
I do. Whereas the report recommends amending the applicable zone for the subject site to R5AA which requires the parking for apartment dwellings to be one space unit for the first 4 stories and 0.75 space unit for any additional stories over 4 stories, as per end note 34. And whereas the site is located with Area X on Schedule 1A with differing parking requirements of no parking for the first 12 dwelling units and 0.5 spaces per dwelling unit after the first 12 units, as per section 101(3A). And whereas an amendment to the report is required to clarify parking requirements for the proposed development, therefore be it resolved that Planning and Housing Committee amend the report Official Plan and Zoning Bylaw Amendment 240 Presslin Road by amending document 4, details of recommended zoning. 1, by adding the following text in column 5, exception provisions. Despite table 164A and note 34, minimum parking space rate for the first 12 dwelling units, 0. Despite table 164A and note 34, minimum parking space rate after the first 12 dwelling units, 0.5 per dwelling unit. And therefore be it resolved that pursuant to subsection 3417 of the Planning Act, no further notice be given.
Councillor King?
Thank you, Chair, and I'll be very brief because I did comments on this file, but very supportive of restoration, obviously, of affordable housing here at 240 Presslin Road. I really do believe that this proposal represents a critical opportunity to restore and expand affordable housing options in the Overbrook community following the tragic loss of affordable units at that location due to a fire in February 2023. So really excited about the proposed 62 units of affordable housing that's proposed at this site, and very thankful for the work that COC has been undertaking on this file. Thank you so much, Chair.
Thank you, Councillor King. On behalf of the applicant, Bria Aird and Adrian Schutt, if the committee is prepared to carry this, did you still wish to speak? Thank you very much. Colleagues, is the technical amendment carried? And is the item carried as amended? Thank you. The other substantive item we have on the agenda is the zoning for 3380 Jockvale Road. We don't have any delegations. There's no correspondence received on this one. Did members want this one held for a presentation? I don't see anyone so desiring. Janessa Bates and Tim Bede with Flow 10. If the committee is prepared to carry this, did you still wish to speak? Thank you. Members, is this one carried?
Carried.
Thank you. I'm not aware of any in-camera items. There is an information previously distributed. The Committee of Adjustment has made a reserve appointment in the wake of a resignation, I think, from panel 2. I think Simon Coakley resigned. So there is a reserve appointment being made. Does anyone wish to make a motion for our next meeting? I do not see so. Inquiries, Vice Chair Gower.
Thanks, Chair. On May 14th, during an in-camera meeting, City Council received a legal update regarding Ontario Land Tribunal Planning Act and Municipal Act fees for urban settlement areas expansion. To provide more transparency to residents, can staff now provide any additional context and information related to the update provided to Council?
Thank you very much. And I would just ask staff if they could get back in a relatively timely way on that one. Yeah, we have no other business. The meeting is adjourned until our next meeting on August the 20th, 2025. Enjoy some good time off, members and staff. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair.
Thanks, Chair.